how is the best way to solve homelessness and crime in America? Because it has, I'm come from Tijuana, and when I got here, I always hear about America being the greatest nation, being the where no one is poor, you know. And then when I got here, I remember the first time I went to San Diego downtown, it was horrible. And then I went to LA.
I can just see the YouTube video. Mexican immigrant says America is horrible. You know, it's just like, let's just see it. No, I'm giving you a hard time. It's very simple. We know how to solve crime. You lock up criminals and you don't relax penalties. We know how to solve homelessness. I have a heart for the homeless. Many of them have mental issues that they're dealing with. A vast majority have substance abuse issues. Super simple. You have to have a prime directive. The streets are not your home. Period. We're going to get you help. We're going to bring you to a shelter. We're going to help you recover. We're going to get you treatment. We're going to make sure you get attention. You're going to get fed. You're going to get clothed. You don't do it in the open air. It's not good for you. It's not good for society. It's not good for our hospital system. It's not good for anybody. For example, if you go to a local hospital between 1 and 5 a.m., I guarantee there'll be 2 to 3 homeless people every night that run into traffic. They get run over by a bus. They get run over by a car. And it is completely unnecessary in the sense that if they were in a shelter, that wouldn't be happening. And these poor people, a lot of them die. They run into traffic. It takes huge resources. You know, you have to all of a sudden, redirect a lot of things in the emergency room. Other people who need critical care might get triaged and they might not get the same attention that's necessary. That's just one example of dozens. And so we need to do what we once did in this country, which is we love you. We're not going to allow you on the streets. We're going to nicely and kindly pick you up and we're going to bring you to a homeless shelter. And if you come back again, we're going to bring you back to the homeless shelter. And I, for one, do not want to raise my child in a country where I have to tell her what to do when she's playing in a playground if she encounters a hypodermic needle. That is literally, there are guidelines in Seattle and Portland public schools of what to do if you're a 7 or 8-year-old if you come across a hypodermic needle. And that is the excesses of allowing a fringe population to basically manipulate the standard of living of the rest of us. So have compassion for the homeless. The streets are not your home. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you.
Wow. Well, welcome back. It's me, WG, on that channel. One life, many seasons. I guess what's left to say? He asked the question, the honest question, and Charlie gave his best guess, opinion, and best response. What's left to say? I think it's a problem. It's an epidemic, homelessness, and we need to solve that here in the U.S. It should be a top priority. And I think we probably may be sending the wrong signal to the rest of the world in terms of the internal problems that we have. Hence, people come in like this young man. He's asking an innocent question. Surprised to see otherwise from what he was, I guess, initially told, or the picture that was painted to him of what he was going to see when he gets to America. But we all know that's not the case. Too many people suffering, too many people without jobs, too many people without food, too many people without homes to stay as Americans. That is not good enough. Those are some of the things I've been looking out for in this election. As an independent voter, I'm waiting to see who is going to win me over and tell me what they're going to do for Americans. That's where it begins for me. You cannot take care of outsiders without taking care of insiders. And that's my policy. That's my philosophy. No one would feed other children without feeding theirs first. It doesn't make sense. And no one would take care of someone else without making sure they are well taken care of. When you get on the airplane, they tell you before you put on someone else's mask, you got to take care of yours first. You got to be well to make others well. Just as simple as that. So, let me know what you think. Again, this was from Charlie Kirk. I tend to listen to him every now and then. I came across this video. I was really curious. What is this young man saying? Horrible? America is a great nation. Yes, there are problems that need to be solved. But to go to that length where someone who is an immigrant comes in and says it's horrible, I think it was an eye-opener. It was an honest question. Because sometimes the best people to assess and analyze a problem are those outside of that circle. Because they give an objective, honest, candid opinion. An assessment that they give will be very candid and very straightforward. But those inside of it, sometimes you get immune to what's going on. You may not see certain things, or you may ignore certain things. So I guess that's an eye-opener for our politicians and leaders to take note of. So let me know what you think. Put it in the comment section below. If you're new here, welcome. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you've been coming back, thank you. Keep coming back. But coming back with more pieces as well. You know how we like to wrap this up? We like to remind ourselves. We remember, we got one life with many seasons. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye-bye.